You young adults being like children, you have a lot of life to learn. You don't physical fighting somebody. The young people think it's cool. They prove a point. What point are you proving? I know what I can do, but I'm not gonna sit there and throw my life away just to prove a point to you that I can do it. It's all negative. It's all stress, drama. The only time you should be physical fighting is protecting your lady or protecting your family, protecting people. That is the only reason you should be physically fighting. But these young kids think that fighting is cool, and you think you're proving a point. You're not proving no point. A bigger a bigger person walks away. Because at the end of the day, you're a loser and you want me behind you or beside you. So you're trying to do whatever it takes to get, because you already know I'm levels up on you. So you're trying to get me back beside you, or because you guys don't like anyone that surpasses you. I've already have surpassed you. Long time ago, since 1983. So Valerie and Dan, go home, chumps. Don't you ever tell me to cut my hair. Don't you ever tell me what to do. It's my life, not yours. And you didn't give me, you might have gave birth to me, but that's it. God saved my life, not you. I saved my life by my will to fight for my life. You are just a gold digger. You like to use the system, and you like to use everybody that's around you. So the problem is, when you have one conniving motherfucker, you get two. So when everyone's attacking you know you're doing something right. When everyone's misunderstanding you, you know you're in the right spot, because they don't know the gift you have inside. So, like I said, you guys, you kids, you children that are adults, are growing into adults, and like I said, doing drugs and fighting isn't cool. You think it is because you're young punks. But all it's going to do is put you in jail, put you in prison, it's felony charges, of all this and that. But you guys are attacking me because you are trying to provoke me to retaliate. And when I do, you're going to call the cops and play victim. And blame it on me, just like everything else you're doing. Everyone's blaming me for what? Because of things that they did. They don't want to be accountable for their shit. Just because you guys don't know what they've done to me doesn't mean I'm retarded and I don't know what they've done to me. I'm the one that been through this shit with them. My father child abuse, beating on us. As Bruce Sutherland, Justin will sit there and protect his father because he's another pervert just like his dad. But I'm the black sheep of the family. And you know what they say about black sheep, right? We know everything that the family has put us through because we're the oldest kid, we're the oldest one. I'm the oldest boy, but Jessica she's a half sister. Not my full sister. She is Kim, her mother. And Kim, didn't my father cheat with you when he was with my mother? So it just makes you like a scumbag just like he is. because nobody respects relationships anymore. And this is why no one can have friends in a relationship, because you guys are waiting for that time, and then you jump right in. Back in the day, we had enough respect. You guys going through it, okay, we're gonna help you through it, but no, we don't sit there and go and we don't do that. We have more respect for ourselves. When you're in a relationship, back in the day, we didn't pay no attention. We had friends. But nowadays, like I said, you can't even have friends because they're waiting for that one slip up. And they go dive right in. Just like the Play Nows, right? He goes, you can't have no boyfriends. Watch. He goes, watch. You can't have guys as friends. You watch. He goes, why? He goes, call your best friend and say you want to hook up, and see what he says. With her boyfriend on right there, listening to everything, and the guy knows who the guy is. But she puts it on intercom speaker, and yeah, he picks up and she was like, "Yeah, you want to hook up tonight?" He was like, "Yeah, where?" And it's like, "See, I told you." What the fuck, bro? I thought you had my back, but you're trying to hit my girlfriend. Like, come on, man. There's no trust. There's no loyalty. There's no love. There's no respect. It's all been lost because you guys have been brainwashed. And you pissed off because I is not. So like I said, you guys don't know me more than I do myself. You don't know me as much as God does. Why do you think I'm in the position I am to strip the power from beneath them? Because they became two-faced, greedy, selfish. They had power, but you guys weren't content with the power. You guys are looking for to be powerful. That is when God and Jesus, had to come back on land and stand their ground and get the country back where it needs to be. Built tough, not soft. Built built hard, not cold. You need a heart. And by the way, you have a life. You choose to live your life. If you're not living the life, you're not doing your job, because you're not going after what you're meant for. Just because nobody sees what your gift is doesn't mean you don't have it. The only one that can put you down, the only one that can back you up is yourself. Because these people want me to retaliate because they know they gave me power. But they're trying to do anything in the power to get me away from the power because they fear and scared of me. Not my problem. You should have never fucking started. You should have never started lying on social media, guys. I forgot you're so smart. No, you're not. Because if you were smart, if you had any kind of intelligence, you guys wouldn't be running your mouth and lying on social media. Because you would already know within, if you did so, you would automatically give that person power. Why do you think Donald Trump is taking social media down? Because I was made up through social media. You see, nobody's in my face, right? If everything that they said was true, wouldn't they be in my face? They would. Everything's fake. That's why they're not in my face. They know they can't beat me physically. So they're trying to beat me mentally and trying to put me back into a seizure because of my anger issues that I got. And I do a pretty goddamn good job for controlling my anger. Now, listen up, guys. I'm not a straight up Virgo. And you're lucky I is not, because I would have already. Because Virgos don't play around. We don't have patience for the dumbass motherfuckers. I'm a Libra too, so that is so calm and collective. My time's coming when I go to court, take power, and you guys will be taken care of one by one, one by one. And if you don't learn, you're not coming out. You'll stay there until you learn to respect yourself so you can respect everybody around you, because they are making the money for you. You're not making the money for yourself. You go to your job. Who pays you? Do you go to a job and pay yourself to work? No, you don't go to work and pay yourself at the job. Your customer and guest pay you. So if you don't have any guests or customers coming in, how do you expect the owners to write checks? And they forget that. They are so two-faced. They think this shit don't stink and that red roof is the best thing popping. No, it's not. Just stuck out conniving motherfuckers. And Taylor, you and Diane putting everything on social media, yeah, because I was writing on the wall, and then you were starting your shit. Tell me to stop dancing. What are you doing? What are you telling me to stop dancing for? Especially when it's not the wrong thing. Now I could see if I was causing trouble getting drunk and yelling and screaming with loud music, that's one thing. But just living life and dancing and staying to myself and minding my own business in my lane, there's nothing you can do about that because it's not against the law. So Taylor, you is fake. You already answered your question. Because you asked me if you is real or fake. You're one fake bitch. Straight up. But you was watching cameras and then you sit there and you want to run your mouth. Oh, by the way, you have Jasmine calling me a crackhead. No, I'm not a crackhead. And then Autumn and John. Well, I was bored. I was walking down the road. You have Autumn and John. I had no clue it was Autumn at all because I wasn't paying attention. But I believe he's with Autumn, so I'm assuming that's who was in the passenger of his white van. And so I'm just walking around. John's and Autumn's at their house, right? Or at the trailer. But guess what? Diane and somebody else was at the end of the road. What for, bro? You're following me around, and that's being a creep. What do you want to do, Diane? Are you trying to have sex with me or something? Because I don't have sex with fucking trendsetters. And you disgusting anyway. So, like I said, what do you want? I know what you want, but you're not going to get it. You want me to work for you. You want me to work for your husband because you want to use and abuse my work ethic. You used my work ethic enough at Red Roof. I know how you work. So therefore, I'm not going to work for your girl husband. You control the relationship, not him. So, like I said, you're not going to get what you want. I don't want to work for you, and nor will I work for you. I don't know what your guys' issue is, but you're not going to get control over me, Diane. Or my mother. Or Dan. So, I advise you to stop following me around. because everyone outside looking in sees what you're doing and sees what I'm going through, because they're on the outside looking in. In my circle, looking on the outside, they know exactly what's going on. They know I'm not doing nothing wrong, but again, everyone's attacking me for what? Oh, because I'm the best. So therefore, I'm a winner. So a loser never goes to a loser. A loser always goes to a winner. A winner never goes back to a loser, or never goes to a winner to try to take them down, because we're too busy winning. And why would we go backwards? The loser don't have anything we want, so why go backwards and try to take something they don't have? We stay in our own lanes. And you're just pissed off because you guys are doing what you're doing, and you guys don't understand how I'm still alive. I haven't done shit. That's how I'm still alive, bitch. And you know well I didn't do nothing. The truth is all over social media, on my pages. It's called the Brain Apps. Corey Sargent, you also told the truth on the Brain Apps. So I advise you guys to start using the app of the brains. Go and look at my apps, the Brain app, and you'll realize and see he told the truth on social media. But he's lying just like everybody else on social media. Doesn't that show you how two-faced and conniving and manipulating they're trying to be? They're just pissed because they can't brainwash me with their fucking bullshit. They're in the negative lane. I always stay in the positive lane, and they don't like that. And I don't care what you like, because you don't do nothing for me. Never did, Valerie. You stole my money, Valerie. You stole $2,000 when I was what? I got in an accident when I was 12, and I had a neck brace, and then got a lawsuit, and I was supposed to get the $2,000 when I turned 18, but you took it out when I was 15. Behind my back, Valerie. You stole pretty much my whole check that was coming in for me, that was for me. You know how you were spending that, Valerie? You were buying Coke, 8 balls, 3 8 balls a night, going out on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months of binges. And then your boyfriends had to stay home with the kids. And yeah, or we got shipped off to babysitters. You want me to keep going how much of a scumbag and dirty you is as a human, Valerie? Just like your husband? You failed yourself. I'm not going to fail myself. I'm a winner, not a failure. And why do you think I'm getting so blessed? Because I found that last negative person in my life that I had to throw out. That was you, Valerie. Why do you think I'm so blessed? Now, good luck by yourself. You did it to yourself. Oh, Valerie, I also heard the conversation on the phone, because I was in Maine and Dan was drunk. And he was fighting with you, and you said, hold on. So you was talking to Dan, and you was like, I'm gonna brainwash him. He's retarded. I've been training him to be retarded all of his life. Dan, we're gonna get him Justin had the profile of the Athens on his Facebook. But Valerie, you're trying to blame me for that one too, because you know my record's clean. And you're trying to keep Justin and everybody out of prison. I don't give a fuck what you're trying to do. Justin needs to go to prison. And hopefully he'll learn That's why Justin is a loser, is because you're always protecting him. You don't sit there and let him learn the hard way. You will always bail him out of jail. And you bailed me out with my money, but I had to give you money back. So you made double off of me. But you're pissed off because the money's gone and you have nobody, right, to feed you your pills to put up your nose, Valerie. Do you want me to destroy you some more, Valerie? I advise you to leave me the fuck alone. Because the power is mine and it's been stripped. And yeah, go back to the conversation. So I was on the phone with you, and then you talking to Dan. Yeah, I'm brainwashing him. I'm gonna get him to sit there and he's going down for you and this and that. I'm blaming him for everything, so everyone can stay out of prison because Ryan don't have nothing on his record, so we blame him. Right, Valerie? I heard you for 2 hours, and then you came back to the phone. You go, hey, what's? And I was like, what's up? You go, oh shit, you heard me, right? You heard me, didn't you? I said, yes, I did. And I hung up the phone, you motherfucker. So like I said, back the fuck up and leave me the fuck alone. I stay in here by myself. I'm creating a new family. Because all you guys do is stab me in the back. And Valerie, you're trying to blame me for everything that you did, not I. So like I said, you keep going, I'm going to destroy you even more. And that's not threatening you. You're still going to have a life to live, but you'll have nothing to live with. So within time, what happens? And you're what, 60, 70 years old? So what happens then? Have fun trying to get your life back within 5 years that you'll have left. That is not my problem. You're pissed off because you think that, oh, I gave birth to you, so you need to come back and take care of me. No, I don't. You need to take care of yourself is what you need to do. And you have a husband that is supposed to take care of you, not beat you, Valerie. I already took you off that relationship once when Dan tried to hit me with 20 knee shots and Ellsworth and didn't land one. You was left him for 2 months, but he's manipulated. He calls your phone. He's doing the same thing to me, but I don't give a fuck. And Dan, I'm not going back to your fucking house, bro. I don't like you, and I don't like my mother. So why the fuck would I put myself in a situation to fail? I won't, and I will not. I'm in a position, I'm a winner, I've always been a winner, and I'm gonna stay that way. So you can take your house and shove it up your fucking ass, motherfucker. I don't need a room. All you want to do is 60-40, 60-40, but you want to sit your ass down and do nothing, just like the rest. If I'm putting all the work in, there's no 60-40. It's 100-100 from me. Get lost, bro. You're a cheap motherfucker that's trying to use and abuse me for my money so you can shove more pills up your nose and get more money because of what? Dan, oh, by the way, that bike is... Who bought that? Your mother, right? Who bought that house? Not you, Dan. It was your mother, right? You're a spoiled little rotten bitch from Boston, Massachusetts. So now you think you can run everyone the same way? Nah. I've already showed you, and I did go to your front lawn, and as you was trying to break my arm, I put you to sleep. Those 3 kids, I told them exactly what was going on. And then they heard my mother say, I'm calling the cops. Why? Because I choked your husband out. You started it there, Valerie. It ends with me taking power, and that is your karma. So eat it. And you can beat it. Michael Jackson wanna be bitch.